Good evening. Welcome to your mediation. First, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Harvey Slayton. Please call me Harv. I'm a mediator trained by the University of Texas of North Dallas Alternative Dispute Resolution Program. I'm confident I can help you to resolve any issues you may have. Secondly, I would ask you to introduce yourself to me and tell me how would you like to be addressed. With no further introductions, I'll explain to you my roles as a mediator and how this mediation process will work. My job as a mediator is to help you find a resolution that you both can agree upon. I promise to remain neutral and impartial during these proceedings. All the information given or discussed will be kept in strict confidentiality unless there is evidence of child abuse, elderly abuse, or I feel that someone is being threatened or may cause bodily harm to one another. Under state law, I'm obligated to report these findings. As your mediator, I cannot give legal advice or offer any type of counseling to either party. I would also like to tell you about the benefits of mediating. It's cost efficient, it's confidential, you control the outcome, and both parties will come out as winners. I have reserved this room for a total of 4 hours, and hopefully we can resolve this during this time. Are there any time constraints?
No.
Can I get everyone to sign these documents? These are the agreements to mediate. The first one is documents to mediate, and the second one says that there's no weapons in this room. Here goes some pens right here.
Where to sign that?
There you go. Just sign this.
I'm supposed to sign this one.
Wait until I say rotate. Get back where you were. Rotate.
Okay, next I'll explain a few ground rules to this mediation and give you directions to the restroom and snack area if you feel the need to take a break. The first one is do not interrupt when someone is speaking. We will not place blame on each other. We will address each other by their approved names. We will only ask questions to gain clarity. The restrooms are located down the hall to your left, and the snack area is on the first floor near the main atrium. If for some reason anyone needs a break, I'll call a caucus and handle the issues promptly, and I'll keep this information strict confidentiality, unless I have permission to share this in a joint session. Lastly, do you have the authority to settle? Do each one of y'all have authority to settle?
Yeah.
Okay. The plaintiff has the option to proceed. Ms. Roberts, you are the plaintiff, so you have the option to go first.
So Mr. Smith has been nothing but a headache ever since he moved in, which he's been there for 2 years. He constantly complains about everything. He feels that I'm responsible for, the things that he wear and tear on. And his complaints are just not legitimate. He never listens when I ask him to put the trash where it's supposed to be. There's assigned trash cans for him outside, but he doesn't put the trash there. He leaves the lights on. He never locks the front door. It's just constantly. I have to remind him of doing these things. And outside all that, he stopped paying his rent. I don't know.
Okay, Mr. Roberts. So, what is it that you would like for Mr. Terry Smith to do? Just pay your rent and maintain the apartment in a healthy fashion.
That would be great.
That's what I'm hearing.
That would be great.
Okay, Mr. Smith. Now, what is your reason for not paying the rent and keeping the apartment clean?
I talked to Miss Roberts on a number of occasions about fixing things that breaks in this apartment constantly. Since I moved in 2 years ago, everything, it seems like every time I ask her to fix something, There's always a reason why she can't fix it. I quit paying my rent because now we got problems with the bathroom and the bathroom ceiling. She says that I complains about these things I complain about is petty, but it's been an ongoing thing. She don't want to fix nothing, and I decided I just not gonna pay her until she fix it.
Okay, Mrs. Roberts, you want to dispute what he's saying? Is what he's saying is true?
Okay, I can say there's some things that have not been fixed, but if he would treat me with respect, I mean, he's constantly abusive to me, and he expects for me to do these things for him. I mean, we have to meet somewhere, and I can't, I don't know.
Okay, what is it that you need to happen to satisfy what he's trying to get done? What are you willing to do?
I need for him to pay his rent on time, first of all.
Okay, Mr. Smith.
I came in, she came knocking on my door, and she said I was abusive, and I wasn't. She slammed the door on me, she broke my glasses, and I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna pay her no rent until she fix what's broken. I mean, it's been going on for 2 years. I've been staying here for 2 years. If I've been here this long, why would she continue to let me stay here? I quit paying my rent 2 months ago, I'm 2 months behind, but I told her I'm not gonna pay the rent until she fixes stuff. And that's where I'm at. And this is where we're here now.
No, he's exaggerating the repairs. The repairs are not that serious. He tells lies. He's just adding stuff to it.
Okay, so is this case settleable? Can y'all come to some kind of resolution? I'm hearing both sides. You complaining about the way the apartment is being maintained, or the lack of maintaining, and Ms. Roberts, you are complaining about how nasty he is and how he is late on his payments for the rent. There's no advice I can give to you guys other than both y'all come together and come up with some kind of amicable agreement. If do you feel like this case can settle?
It can settle.
It can settle.
Yeah, the case can settle if she fix what's broken. I'll pay the rent. But until she fix what's broken, I'm not gonna pay.
So how about you're 2 months behind? How about you pay me 1 month's rent? I fix what needs to be fixed, and you pay up. You catch up with your rent. Mm-hmm.
I could do that. That I could do. I could pay 1 month's rent. She fix it. I'll pay the other month's rent. Upon when she fixes what's broken.
So the agreement is
He's behind 2 months rent, so he pays me 1 month. I do the repairs, and he catches up on his rent.
and Mr. Smith.
I will pay her 1 month's rent now. She catch up on the repairs, and I will give her the other month's rent in 2 months.
No. That was not the agreement. That was not the agreement.
I would first need to know that nothing else is broken. That's why I asked for an extra month on the next month's rent. And then I could catch up on everything. But this has been an ongoing thing.
No.
I will give her 1 month's rent now. And when she fixes everything, I will give her the other month's rent 2 months from now.
No. That is not the agreement. No.
No,
No.
we was at an agreement.
That's what
Yeah.
exactly. You agreed to the first agreement, so
That's
no. To prolong the situation, sir.
if she fix everything, I will give her this month's rent. She fix everything, I will pay her her next month's rent.
So that's the agreement.
That's the agreement. That's what it was.
This is agreement. So y'all sign off on the agreement, and I'll forward those documents down to Dallas County Courthouse, and it'll be filed, and it'll be a legal document. And this right here concludes the mediation, and hopefully everyone will get along.